Hi, this is Mr. Pettis. Today we're talking about comma splice errors. There's a sentence here, they're awful. I don't like them one bit. By the end of this unit, you'll understand that that is a joke. But first, a quick recap. We're going to look at independent clauses, dependent clauses, complete and incomplete sentences, periods, commas, and then comma splice errors. So, independent clauses, you'll remember, are full statements. They have a noun and a verb. So, for example, he was excited. He is a noun, was is a verb, and so we've got a complete thought. Dependent clauses do not express a complete idea. Sometimes they're missing a noun or a verb. For example, while we were at the movies. So you'll see with that one there's no follow-up statement. While we were at the movies, what happened? We need another verb there. Complete sentences need a noun and a verb. So they are independent clauses. You can think of the two as the same. For example, he went to the concert. He went. We got noun, verb. Sometimes there can be more than one independent clause in a sentence, though. So, for example, he went to the concert and had a great time. Sometimes there can be an independent clause and a dependent clause. So, for example, he went to the concert, independent clause, but he was a bit late, dependent clause. Remember that periods come at the end of a statement to complete the sentence. They're there to show that the idea is done. Commas, though, are used to separate items in a list. They're used after an introductory statement. For example, when he entered the class, comma, all was quiet. They can also be used to isolate additional information. So, for example, he was, at least he thought he was, ready for his driver's test. Note that commas are never used at the end of a complete idea. So, comma splice errors. Those are when two independent clauses are joined by a comma. For example, he was handsome, comma, she was smart. We have two independent clauses. He was, noun, verb, handsome. She was smart, noun, verb, and then smart. There are two complete ideas, so a comma should not join them. They should be separated by a period. So, comma splice errors, how to fix them. Here's the example that we'll work with for now. I'm having trouble with the internet. The repairman can't come until tomorrow. So you'll see that there's a comma in the middle of that, and that is a comma splice error. I'm having trouble with the internet, that's a complete thought. The repairman can't come until tomorrow, that's another complete thought. So they really don't need a comma in between them. So here are some possible solutions. Number one, you can just switch up that punctuation. So I am having trouble with the internet, period. The repairman can't come until tomorrow. Now you've got two independent clauses that are complete thoughts, separated by a period, not by a comma. You could also use a semicolon. In this example, I'm having trouble with the internet, semicolon, the repairman can't come until tomorrow. And that semicolon shows us that those are two complete thoughts, but they are related. Here's another solution. Let's add in a conjunction. So for example, I'm having trouble with the internet, but the repairman can't come until tomorrow. Now, by adding in that conjunction, you've got a dependent clause that's dependent on that first independent clause there. So I'm having trouble with the internet is still a complete idea, but you couldn't say, but the repairman can't come until tomorrow as a complete idea because we don't know what that refers to. So don't forget to take a look at the practice quizzes available online. And if you can get all the answers right, that means you've mastered this concept and you should go on to the next one. All right, good luck.